Social Skills for Google Slides combines many of the great features of Google with a fun and applicable social skills curriculum for your students or clients. What you'll find when you get to here is if you're using Google, you can go to the credits, the topics, and activities, and from here you can actually skip to different activities. Mind you, this is all in view mode and not in presentation mode. If you get to presentation mode, you're going to have some difficulties coming up. So let's start scrolling through some of the things. We got breathing. Take a moment to close your eyes and breathe, and then you can click on the video. This is a breathing bubble. We have feelings and energy, where you can decide on your body and energy. And if you get a snazzy Chrome extension, such as Web Paint, then you can do what I'm doing right now and actually circle what the students talk about while you are in the meeting. That's just a free extension on Chrome. Identifying feelings, have the students figure out which one goes where, and then you can actually move them around. And if you don't, and it also will do things like that, so you got to be a little careful. If you don't like the words that are in here, you can go ahead and change that as well. We have feeling photos, and there are 10 different photos for you and your students to go through and talk about the feelings, what might have made them feel that way. And then energy levels. What does it look like for a high energy level? And you can type right into this grid, as well as energy level expectations. You could type into it or move these already created things into it. Changing energy levels, you can type into it or move the icon straight into it. And then you have 10 energy level photos to go through, where you get to decide how much energy does that person have. Is it appropriate or not appropriate? And if not appropriate, what could they do to change their energy? If you're using Web Paint, you can go ahead and circle right on your thermometer here how much energy that person has in the photo. After you get through energy levels, you're going to be learning about each other. So here are some fun different songs and videos to think about yourself first, and then each student will go through and type in things about themselves, or you can type it in for them. After that, you're going to type in here name and things that you could talk about with me. Like you could talk about dogs, you could talk about superheroes, etc. So every student is going to complete one of those so that you guys can have conversational turns where you talk about things that you guys have in common. Then from there, you're going to type in names here. And then every time that the student asks a question, they're going to get a ball, or if they answer a response, they get a ball, or if they make an on-topic comment, they get a ball. And you can keep pulling balls down or duplicating balls as you wish, and then count up the balls at the end. One of my most common social skills goals for IEPs is that a student will take 2 or 3 on-topic turns with minimal prompting. This is a fantastic way to measure that and also let the students see how many turns they've taken. The rest of the product goes through lots and lots of expectations. And what I did here is I made all the same expectations for online class as it is for in-person class. So you can click on any of the slide to go directly to it. So let's say we're going to go through talking expectations. Like the others, you can type in your own answers, or you can take the ones that I've already created and slice them up for talking expectations during online class. But let's say you're not online, your school is back to in-person 100% of the time, then just go to the next slide and go through talking expectations for in-person class. You can type or you can drag things in. There's lots of different expectations for you to explore. Finally, we have 10 pictures that are unexpected. You and the students can together go through what is unexpected about the picture and then decide if it's a problem or not. For example, in this picture, I might even use my painting tool to say that this boy doing a one-handed handstand in the middle of a swampy soccer field is unexpected according to what I'm familiar with, but is it a problem? No, this is not a problem, so we don't need to come up with any solutions. So, like I said, there are 10 of those photos in total. I hope you find and love the flexibility of having these Google Slides where you can type straight in or move things around. They're great for in-person lessons as well as virtual lessons. And if you want an additional copy of any of the changes you've made, you just go to download, and then you can download it in the type of document that you want to have it in. So thank you. Let me know if you have any questions.